Jenna kisses John Scott on the cheek and hugs Jeremy Kethings. As Jenna Green prepares to go to her acting role ceremony, as in womb she was about to be elected and start her first day on the acting job. Jenna exits the three boys group and gets in her car, opens the door, closes the door, and the car, and before the three males know it, Jenna Green is down the street to Scott O'Brien's film studio. Stephen Chestnut gives her the peace sign as she rides down the street. Stephen then walks to John and Jeremy Kethings, also known as Jeremy Clifton, and stand around for a moment of silence. Jeremy Clifton responds to a couple of kids down the block having fun playing basketball. Deliriously playing curveball. Jenna Green's car just happened to pass up the kids who were playing curveball. However, when one of the kids decides to throw the curveball towards Stephen Chestnut, John Scott quickly smacks the basketball away from Stephen. The basketball hits into the middle of the road, and John Scott, realizing that he could have caused a chain reaction causing Death's Design to kill one of them, steps into the middle of the road to get the basketball. Unaware of an upcoming confusive semi truck that was headed their way, Jeremy Kethings looked behind him all of a sudden in the mirror and saw a semi truck right by the mirror, swap right by the mirror within the window itself. Realizing that Death's Design had given them a sign of the next person's death, Jeremy Clifton turns around and runs directly toward John Scott, who grabs him by around the waist and around something and pulls him back just in time for a semi truck to swap right past him, which would have nearly killed him instantly. However, Death's Design, who realized that John Scott had been intervened in his own death, caught the basketball all of a sudden gets caught within the tires of the semi truck itself, causing the semi truck to flip to its side and the tire on the semi truck breaks loose. An explosion occurs and a metal piece of metal strikes right past Stephen Chestnut's head. He slams into a brick wall. The brick building seemed to be sturdy and contact. And Stephen Chestnut helps John Scott helps Stephen Chestnut up, who avoided his own death, and responds, "We should go for Jenna, just in case." Stephen Chestnut nods yes, and Stephen, John, and Jeremy run into their vehicle and drive down the main lane to the film studio.